Avanzó derecho hasta el paradero y vistió a las personas que ahí se encontraban.
Venían confiando, venían discutiendo, yo creo, allá adentro, porque si una persona no sabe manejar, ¿a quién se sube? ¿O va a andar por la vida matando a gente? ¿Atropellando a medio mundo?
Un accidente que, de milagro, no pasó a mayores, pero que dejó con heridas considerables, por lo menos a 3 personas.
Tengo ya no doy más ya porque no pienso levantarle en la cámara, tengo que traerla, para el baño. Mi esposa tiene que ir para el baño, traerla. No tengo fuerza para caminar, así que por eso estoy aquí descansando un rato.
Ocurrió en la ventana y iba de copiloto en nada más, nada menos que una autoridad comunal, la concejal Scarlett Roden.
Look at you, Boozehound! Eat this! Animal hypostasis emulation!
You're stuck now!
Scratch!
Ever seen one of these?
Think you can bully me?
This one's a fighter.
Can't handle your drink. Huh.
This is a new one.
That really hurt.
Yo me paré y me quedé aquí al lado de mi madre y yo no sabía que una camioneta. Pero ella venía así jugando y nosotros veníamos jugando y discutiendo nosotros veníamos ahí de frente.
Así es, de un momento a otro vieron el auto encima y pasó lo peor. No tuvieron mayor tiempo para reaccionar.
Al impacto, yo con mi mano no podía parar el vehículo. Y con el impacto que hacía mi mano no me podía parar la pierna donde sucedió, quedó ella pierna.
Margarita, una mujer adulta mayor, es ella quien se llevó la mayor parte. El día de hoy, su pierna está totalmente inmovilizada. Los dolores son inmensos.
¿Sabes que yo no puedo andar? Si a mí mi esposo tiene que llevarme a casa allá, como pueda, pero sabe que yo un dolor muy grande que tengo en la pierna. No la siento la pierna. Así estoy muy mal.
Revisemos las imágenes. Margarita es quien está vestida de negro y aquí en el vehículo donde iba la concejal impacta de frente. Por unos momentos, su pierna queda atrapada entre el banquillo de metal y el parachoques del vehículo.
Botó el paradero, le pegó al caballero que estaba ahí, a la señora. Mi hija, menos mal que me alcanzó por verme para allá, si no, y ahora que te habían pasado las cosas. Sí, me asusté yo, me asusté mucho yo.
Acusan que se sienten a la deriva. Dicen que luego de ocurrido el accidente, se encontraron con negativa de parte de
Una mujer que tengo una hija de 13 años y mi madre mayor de edad ya cercana a los 70 años, entonces estoy preocupada de la manera de solucionar los problemas. No son solubles, sino que conversando. Y nosotras estamos completamente dependientes.
Ella cuenta su versión de cómo se habrían dado los hechos.
Una pequeña vecina, una vecina que vive en esta casa porque mi hermana el día que compró justamente el vehículo y ayer fuimos a pedir para que ella pudiera manejar, ¿cierto? Probar. Entre ese caso ya íbamos a regreso a la casa y si ustedes no la dan cuenta, en la intersección de la primera parada con Costa Verde hay un motociclista. Ella se puso nerviosa, mi hermana que era la que iba conduciendo y yo iba conduciendo, se puso nerviosa porque no sabía si él efectivamente iba a pasar, iba a doblar, iba a seguir derecho y entre ese tanto dobla y pierde el control del vehículo. En vez de frenar, ella aceleró y lamentablemente chocamos con el paradero que estaba justo en ese esquina y habían personas que lamentablemente resultaron lesionadas.
Incluso en el registro se puede apreciar que la concejal intenta darle dirección al vehículo. ¿Qué pasó ahí?
Lo que ocurre en este momento es que cuando mi hermana va doblando y yo veo que no frena, porque yo le digo frena, frena, lo que hago yo es tomar el freno de mano. Y apreté el freno de mano para que no siguiéramos de largo, obviamente. Eso fue lo que ocurrió.
Lo cierto es que tras la denuncia, será finalmente la justicia quien se encargue de determinar las eventuales responsabilidades de cada parte en este accidente.
Temas relacionados con transporte son de responsabilidad penal personal. Ella no es funcionaria de la municipalidad, esa no pertenece a un edificio de los contratantes hospitalizados. Nosotros nos pedíamos y será la conductora y Carabineros determinará cuáles son los siguientes pasos a seguir y las posibles responsabilidades que le atañen en este lamentable accidente que repetimos, fue un accidente.
Aunque algunos de los afectados hablan de una actitud reprochable de parte de la concejala.
Hacía morqueta, risa, me salía a pegarle, pero yo cálmate, le digo un caballero, mejor cálmese, mejor señora. Pero la justicia no es que llegue.
Nada, porque ni siquiera están afectados niños, al contrario, después del accidente ya se reían en nuestra propia cara que no había sido nada grave. Nos bajamos inmediatamente, le preguntamos en qué condiciones se encontraba porque no logramos dimensionar con el impacto cuál había sido la gravedad. Yo lo único que logré ver como copiloto era que cayó un letrero.
Joana volvió al lugar, no pudo contener sus emociones al ver que a un día del accidente que por poco traía a ella a las manos. Hay mucha gente congregada en ese paradero.
Pero ¿cómo se dice ahí?
Aquí, este sector es peligroso. El accidente que hubo botó la señalética aquí en el paradero.
Está muy mal, porque siendo concejal no debiera de hacer eso. Y menos reírse de la persona que atropelló. Es una burla que le hace a la misma gente.
Efectivamente, esta percepción de Carlos no es una
Bueno.
publicidad acerca de las características de este lugar. Y si eventualmente
Bueno, era el chile.
o seguridad.
Así como para... Ahora hay que darle. Y también no quiero dejar afuera para que se acostumbre al frío. Para que después... Por eso ahora, por ejemplo, cuando le dan y cosas así, no le pasa nada.
Obviamente, después de la municipalidad, como ya no tenía varios accidentes ahí, pues hacer acciones para poder poner la hora de protección en este caso, porque ahora
that you don't really know yet, and you don't want to request a complete fresh and new SSL cert all the time. It also can be very useful for language-specific websites or blogs. So for example, if you have a WordPress blog and you want to translate this in different languages, you could identify the languages based on a subdomain. So for example, if I want to make my website in German as well, I could easily create a subdomain that is called de.thedigitalife.com, or I also can add other languages. And of course, I don't want to include all the different language identifiers.
Need my help as usual?
So I usually just create a wildcard cert that is valid for all
Just
the
sharpen my
different
spear.
language identifiers. You can also combine this, so for example, obtain
I'll keep an eye on
the
you.
main domain, thedigitallife.com, and also add a wildcard behind this. This is valid for all different subdomains as well. So you can see an SSL wildcard cert can be very useful in many situations.
I'll
And on
take
the
care of
AMD
it.
Proxy Manager, you can easily obtain that. But if you try that before, you probably have noticed that you need to enable the DNS checkbox when you want to obtain the SSL cert. And this is because normal SSL certs are validated by an HTTP challenge. And this usually is done by the Let's Encrypt server that tries to connect on port 80 to the public IP address where the domain points to that the cert should be validated for. So you can imagine with a placeholder that can stand for anything, this couldn't be easily done. And you cannot just validate the main domain via an HTTP challenge because there may be the situation where you have control over one specific DNS zone, so one or two subdomains, but not control over the entire domain. Therefore, an HTTP challenge is not enough to prove that you have control over the whole domain, and we need the DNS challenge to validate those wildcards. So the DNS challenge works in different ways, and it depends on which DNS provider you have. So the setup can be different depending on what you're using. Usually you need to obtain an API token on your DNS provider. On the AMD Proxy Manager, there is a select box where you can select most of the common DNS providers, so this can be fully automated on the most common. Of course, I cannot just show you that for every single DNS provider.
If it doesn't ruin a drink, it is a treasure.
Out there, you also have requested information panel, so let me show you that on Cloudflare and on this page. And if this information helps you, then please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to see more tutorials for IT professionals, and of course, you are also supporting and helping out this channel. Once you log into the Nginx Proxy Manager web UI, you can just click on the SSL certificates and just add a new one, fill in one or more domain names, and then click on save. So that will just obtain a normal SSL cert, and as I said, it will send out an HTTP challenge for every single subdomain. So now we will take a look how to obtain a new wildcard cert. So you basically just remove the domain names and put an asterisk in front of the main domain name. So this will automatically generate a wildcard. You can also combine this with the normal search or the main domain, but if you click on save, it says you need to use the DNS to verify that before using the web search into the main text. So now you can just go to the DNS providers and click on that drop-down menu and select your DNS provider that you're using for this particular domain. As I said, it's first packaged as cloud as you can see, the credentials file content that should contain an API token. So you first need to obtain an API token from Cloudflare DNS and then put this token into that. So on the Cloudflare web UI, you can just scroll down and click on Get Your API Token. Then you go to the top API token and just create a new one. You know that's not bad. And it's important here that you allow the you also need to fill in the zone resources, so you need to include specific zones or just all zones if you want to have control over all the
Master Diluc!
Yes. I should have known he...
Sounds like there's a...
I shan't get into... All we need to do now is think of a counter plan. That won't work. That's what Kaya is... Patience. If they intend, we can use this.
What's in a labla?
If you want to find out, maybe you can...
Oh, come on! Why do you...
In Mondstadt, mist flowers are most commonly found in a region just northwest of the winery. If you could gather some for me, I'd be most grateful. I will make other preparations here in the meantime.
For example, the digital life.de, and all different supplements you want to contest with a specific product. So in the SSL search, you can now select all lines so that you just click So in Digital Ocean, you basically just need to do the same thing. You can find it on the Digital Ocean, just scroll down under the account section and click on API. So now you select a token, you need to give it a token name and also make sure that you have selected the right permissions to this search and click on the right token. So now this token will only be shown once. So once you close it and you go back to this section later, you're not able anymore to show
you're back.
the API token, so make sure that you're copying it.
Allow me to introduce the winery's
So many mist flowers.
So, are you certain the equipment can withstand...
Oh my goodness. The winery owner himself is addressing me directly. Don't worry, sir. It is always my honor to serve you, even if it means risking my life.
Huh? What's so life-threatening about this?
Please, excuse me. I must get to work.
What's he gonna do with a bunch of mist flowers?
Long story short, a few days ago, the winery was experimenting with some new flavors. They wanted to see if mist flower can truly add a crisp and refreshing taste. Sure enough, they discovered that the flower's extract is truly potent.
So the new batch is selling like hotcakes?
No, not potent in terms of attracting customers, but slimes. Slimes need to extract elemental energy to survive. For them, this substance is simply irresistible. So I thought to myself, I wonder how much trouble I could cause now that I know.
Yikes! What was that noise?
Oh, cold. So cold. Oh, Master Diluc. Purification complete, sir. But the equipment is...
Marvelous work. Don't fret about the equipment. I shall have my butler order more.
Marvelous! Jolly-ho! Spiffing! Somebody fetch the butler! Paimon never knew you had to be so well-spoken to get a job in the alcohol industry.
This is what I was talking about. Mist flower extract. Or, for our purposes,
Wow! It really has a strong elemental...
Sprinkle a little on the ground over there. Careful, just a small amount.
Do they still use electric chairs? As of 2021, maintaining the walls and still reserve the electric chair and also electrocution are the U.S. states of Alabama, Florida, South Carolina...
And then, how long does it take before...
Do they still use them?
Holy moly, it really does attract slimes! And even more than we expected.
It appears the potency is greater than anticipated. We'd better get rid of them before they wreak havoc on the manor.
I think we need to rectify this. Energy garbage? No, I don't need to rectify this. How many times do I have to say there is no free energy? It's funny though. Still people come and say
Nice and spicy! Race you!
the online learning community and learn from skilled professionals. Press valid viewer to use my link in the description to get more
You're in for a little shock. Let's spark things up a little.
Come on! We can do it! Ha! I'm here! Such a powerful effect from such a small amount of extract. At least, all right. So can you tell us what your plan is now, Master D-Luke?
Yes, the plan is... And so, I expect it to all go down without a hitch.
Are you sure it will work? You're the only person in the plan.
I have persevered alone from the start. Now, I alone must face what lies ahead.
Well, if you already made up your mind. But until that moment comes, we can still help you out where we can. Isn't that right?
So there won't be any discharge. And that will give the capacitors opportunity to charge to their maximum.
Hey, don't be so cheeky.
I am indeed indebted to you. I shall see you at the tavern, as per the plan.
Let's wait until evening to meet Master D-Luke at the tavern.
Okay, let's keep it my capacitor is picking up charge, charging my body, and I can't turn up the power supply without getting shocked anymore. Okay, I just hope no arcs jump to my wand. Ow! Stabbing me. Not doing anything. Trying again at close proximity. Ow! Ow! Ouch! Close proximity arc. Oh, damn it! This capacitor, I have a feeling I have to except for the spark gaps for this to work better. Well, you get the idea. I don't think I need to suffer anymore for you to grasp the cell. Or forget all the marks generators. It's too messy. I just want to see if I put high voltage across this weak capacitor. generator here cannot trigger an arc between these legs from the radiations of an arc generated between the legs of this other capacitor. Okay, here we are.
Not even one spicy dish.
Jules from Viewing. Come take a look.
Papá, un daiquiri.
Take it back, Allie. I shouldn't get caught buying alcohol.
Be safe. And I was adventuring in the ash.
Is this one for lengthy to test, or is this jammer? Jams a cell phone with 555? That's certainly rubbish. You realize nowadays cell phones work at frequencies above 1 gigahertz? And what can the circuit do? Like 1 or 2 megahertz? It won't jam shit. Here, I connected my even bigger antenna to my function generator with even bigger voltage of 12 that can go up to 20 megahertz. Let's try it. My mobile and Wi-Fi signals and mobile is already
Greetings, Mr. Hoffman of the Knights of Favonius. To what do I owe the pleasure at this hour?
Nothing. I'm merely procrastinating. I thought I might indulge myself with a beverage or two. Ah, traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, we were in the mood for an evening stroll.
What would you like to drink?
I'll have a dandelion wine, I suppose.
Ooh, Paimon wants apple juice. Aw, but Paimon forgot to bring her coin pouch. Do you have any more on you?
Then I must regretfully ask you to come back when you can.
Well, in that case, let this be my treat.
No need. We'll be back in a jiffy. Husband showed up, just as expected. Okay, remember the plan? Go to the city's side gate and place the elemental bait. Think you can bully me? Whoa! You used all of it! This is gonna be pretty epic. Yikes! Here comes the slimes! Quick, let's get to the tavern before anyone spots us!
¡Qué te puta! ¡Mira cómo se sienta!
Captain Kaya is no doubt a formidable knight, but he also brings us more than his share of hassle. No, this isn't right. I should not be talking about my superior in such a manner. If he were to overhear me...
We're back! Is my apple juice ready?
One moment.
Mr. Hoffman! Mr. Hoffman! A situation at the side gate! Everyone to the side gate!
What is it? What happened?
It's... slimes!
Slimes. You see them all the time. What's the big panic?
We do, but... Sir, there are more slimes out there now than all the slimes I've seen in my life added together!
Whoa!
Surely this couldn't be the Abyss Order's secret weapon. But I have another matter to attend to here.
Oh? The matter of your dandelion wine?
No, that's not what I meant.
So this is how the Knights of Favonius conduct themselves in a crisis. The Abyss Order is encroaching on the city gates, and your response is to sit here drinking wine? It's like I've always said, the Knights are not...
Master D. Luke is right. My conduct here has been below par. I shall set off at once. But first, may I have a quiet word?
Huh?
Shh, keep your voice down. I presume you know what this is about. Please watch D. Luke for me. Do not let him leave under any circumstances. I must head to the side gate, but I'll be back shortly. I'm counting on you.
Good. That's him out of the way.
Everything's going according to plan.
I must get going too. I won't have a second to spare if I'm to be back in time.
Buena, weón, te salió bien ese negocio, weón. La raja, weón. Oh, buena, weón. Logro. Claro, po. Pero ya va a ir en caja,
Hamster!
Claro, claro. Pero ya después voy a tener caja, porque o sea, ya he vendido 2 veces, he vendido 80 y ya tengo 40 más, y ya después voy a hacer algo con sus cajas.
Let's go, let's go.
Ah, there you are.
Sí, po.
Dealing with you will be the easy part.
Sí, po. Sí.
Ready, steady, go! Ouchie! Think you can bully me? Classic Master D-Luke. Not a baddie left standing.
Nothing more than a few hilly... No time to chat. I don't know how long those slimes will keep Huffman occupied. Best get back to the tavern.
Glad that's settled. Let's get back to the tavern. Do you think Huffman is back yet?
Ya, claro. Sí, así parece, pues bueno.
Huh, I'm here. Scratch.
¿Ya? Ya. Claro. Sí, pues voy a revender ahora, pues bueno. Y ahí ya se me empieza a mejorar el negocio, pues bueno, al final de cuentas vendí en volumen después, ¿no?
Welcome. How can I help you?
Claro, pues como no tenéis gente, no voy a vender tanto. Pues.
Whoop.
Sí. La vuelta es más corta, pues. Además. Es que, claro, tenéis plata más segura también, pues, bueno, si lo hacéis de esa forma.
Take a look.
Esa es la hueá bacán. Así es. Efectivamente.
It seems Huffman hasn't yet returned.
Una hueá ahora para la pega.
He made it in time.
Sí. Sí, ahí te aviso con lo que encuentres en la calle, te llamo en un ratito. ¿Te parece?
The situation is sorted now. I never expected that the Abyss Order's army would turn out to be nothing more than a few slimes.
That is a surprise. Perhaps the Knight's true calling is to be slime exterminators. Who knows? Domestic pest control may turn out to be a more valuable use of your resources.
Master D-Luke, please. How come you're sweating so much? You didn't leave, did you? Is that so? But why now, of all times, for the love of Barbados?
Uh-oh. Huffman is getting suspicious.
Excuse me, sir. Might I be so bold as to inquire? Did you see Master D-Luke, today's bartender? Did you see him leave just now?
Yikes. He's asking other customers. We're done for.
Master D-Luke? Why, no. He's been behind the bar this entire time.
I see.
Mr. Huffman, your dandelion wine. You ought to get back after this. Send my regards to the rest of the Knights.
Oh. Never mind. I must be going. I should report back. Here, take this as a token of my esteem. How odd.
Whew. That was too close. Paimon was sure we were toast.
I foresaw this eventuality. So, all the guests here tonight, save you two, are my own people from the Dawn Winery.
They're all in on it?
Not all of them. Or should I say, not all of us.
Kaya, where did you come from?
I just picked a good spot to quietly sit and watch the show.
What? You've been here this whole time?
Correct. The Dark Knight Hero's Alibi. I think it's my favorite chapter so far. More intriguing than a fine wine.
So, you plan to report everything to the Knights of Favonius?
Come now, D-Luke. You know me better than that. I have no interest in exposing secrets. I was just curious to see how far Mondstadt's Dark Knight hero would really go. And you did not disappoint.
I have nothing to prove to you.
Oh, naturally. I must say, though, one thing I didn't see coming is that the mighty Dark Knight hero would actually need help from other people.
Sorry, we're closing. Please see yourselves out.
All right, all right. I have no further need of wine to entertain myself tonight in any case. Just one last thing before I go.
It had better be the very last thing.
I feel strangely comforted by the fact you now have an assistant, D-Luke. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
What was all that about?
Don't mind him. Thank you for all your help with this matter. This is a token of my gratitude.
Wow! Thanks, Master. Master D-Luke?
I'm in the habit of working alone. But I did enjoy having your assistance this time. In the future, if there's anything you ever need, you can come to me for help.
I get certain balls from the ground and this is realistic. So now it's every time I take a shower, I'll take He said shower funny. See? So now it's every time I take a shower. So now it's every time I take a So now it's every time I take a shower. Increase his tap to ground. In the shower. Why did it say shower like that? I don't know. Well, yeah, you read some voltage there, but can that voltage deliver enough current without dropping? Okay, don't try this at home. But here, I see a 1 resistor on live 120 volt wire. Which means, even if I put that resistor between live and neutral, I only get 120 volts. Nothing that I care. Let's measure at the output of the resistor. Still pretty high. Why? Invention. See? I don't feel it at all. The voltage significantly drops. So it doesn't matter if you read high voltage on something. Is there